Hello, Sunbeams. This is Sunshine, and welcome to Sunshine Realms. Today, we're going to be moving into the new moon in Virgo. Let's see what messages come through today as we welcome in this new moon. That means that we are leaving a sign behind and stepping into a new sign, a new month, new influences, new opportunities, new messages. So let's see what we have for this week. This is a timeless reading, but whenever you find it, hopefully it will provide some insight or some clarity for what you need at this time. I've already pre-shuffled in an effort to save time. And let's see what we have for our oracle cards. Spirit of the animal. We have Black Bear, Guardian. Gentle and wise protector, give me your confidence and power. Help me protect the ones I love. Awaken my intuition and guide me. It's very earthy energy. There's a frog, there's wren, as well as a nice little butterfly there. This is very fitting for this new moon as we step into this Virgo energy of the earth. All things earthy, all things beautification, all things structured and cohesive. Very cohesive energy. Let's see what we have for the astro codes. Solar calm, clarify. There's an alignment going on that's going to bring in a certain level of clarity in regards to what you're manifesting, what you're working on, what you're trying to bring in. So in order to tap into this energy, you might want to do some grounding, go outside, work with nature, buy yourself a plant, drink plant medicine, green teas, all teas, anything that has to do with bringing the earth inside of your body, inside of your life, and inside of whatever your reality is. I don't know why I get this feeling of someone not having a plant at work on their desk. So if you don't have a live plant, go find one. Let's see what we have for our other oracle card. Take a break. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. Again, grounding. Take some time to yourself. This is our introduction to fall season, and we are exiting the summer season, so it's time for us to really take stock of what we accomplished over the last few months. We're doing this summer season, what we like to bring in for the fall season, what we like to welcome in, and do that from a space of calmness and peace, serenity. That's very Virgo in energy. I don't know if it feels like it's time. It feels like it's time for someone to calm their systems, calm down, relax a bit, be held, by spirit. I'm going to pull our Motivation Manifesto card at the end as a closing message. So we'll get to that in a moment. Let's tap into the cards to see what Tarot has for us, to see what clarity comes in. How can we nurture ourselves? How can we take a moment to regroup, recharge as we're entering into a new season? I've already pre-shuffled, so I'm going to pull from the top. I'm using the Hermetic deck. Sometimes these cards have naked bodies on it, so I will be sure to cover them up as needed. 5 of Wands. Again, if you have not been in a space of calmness, if you have not been in a space of peace, if you have not been in a space of receiving health, in the sense of feeding your body, feeding your soul, feeding your mind, feeding your passions, doing things that are creative, it might be time to do that, especially with this take a break and clarify energy. You might want to take a moment to calm your senses. You might be overworked, stressed out, taking on too much, and not being sure to take care of yourself. Let's see what's influencing this vibration of too much on someone's plate. That's what I get. Chariot, movement. You got too much going on, too much stimulation, too much activity, too much going on in the sense where you cannot keep track of something. Strife that's created from not being able to grasp, not being able to get a grip on something. So if something is getting out of control, you might want to have a moment to yourself. Go to a coffee shop. Go out during your lunch hour. Go for a walk. Do some writing. Listen to some music that's soothing to you or takes you out of your head. If someone or something is frustrating you to a point where you feel angered or overwhelmed, it's always good to pause, walk away, find some level of peace somewhere in some way. Even if you have to just go to the bathroom, splash some water on your face. It's the little things. Find peace in that. Let's see what else is influencing this energy. I'm getting the feeling that it might be external, or it might be an aspect of yourself that isn't working and you're just battling with something that isn't working. 7 of Wands. This indicates that not only is it not working, you're defensive about it not working. You feel somewhat angry, but I got unmotivated to change it. There's something that you're not feeling like you can change it, especially with this Chariot energy here. You feel as if you can't move through it, as if you can't push through it. It's so overwhelming. You're being defensive in regards to pushing through it, moving through the energy, or moving through that aspect of your life, moving through that state of mind, because this is a very restrictive energy. You can't really get very far when you're surrounded by the 5 of Wands and the 7 of Wands. But if you get grounded, you take a moment to really analyze what's impacting that energy or what's impacting that aspect of your life, you can change how to move through it. Let's find out how we can move through it, because there's some restriction here in terms of you not being able to move through the energy, or you feel unmotivated or just without the right answers. All right. The Queen of Cups. This is an aspect of your heart space. This is an aspect of the way you feel, the way you see yourself, the way you see the world around you. And this is an aspect of the heart chakra. And when you have the Five of Wands with the Seven of Wands around it, it's restricting your ability to move from a heart-centered space. And if you can't move from a heart-centered space, you're going to feel restricted. You're going to feel like you're stuck in the mud. And I get a very stuck in the mud energy here. And that's very hard to transmute when you're not willing to acknowledge that you can push through it, and you are not looking for the right resources to push through it. Sometimes we don't always have the answers, but the answers are around us. And if we're willing to take a moment, take a break, write it down, or just get centered, get quiet, and get into a space where we feel nurtured, we feel held, we feel calm, we can get the answers. It's always there, but sometimes the chaos that's surrounding us does not allow us to do that. And by getting into a space where you feel free, even for a moment, and you calm your mind, the answers will come to you if you allow them. You must allow it, because if you don't allow it, the answers won't come in. You'll always be in this Five of Wands, Seven of Wands energy, and they will never come in if you are not willing to open up your vessel to receive the answers. Let's see how we can do that with this energy. The Three of Pentacles reversed. This is the light bulb moment for me. Ding, ding, ding. The reason why we are unable to do that is because we're not around people, places, or things. Pentacles, tangible things. This is in reverse, which means that we might not be around the most loving, giving, nurturing environment. If it were upright, we might be able to tap into the other energies around us or the people around us, but this lets me know that the people around you, the environment that you're in, could be your work environment, it could be your home life, it could be something that you're just involved in. You know, with the Queen of Cups there, it gives you're involved in it, you're in a loving space, you're in a dedicated space. I've given time to this, but it's not given back to me. I'm not getting very far in this energy. I'm stuck in this energy and I need to get out of it. And the key to getting out is by separating yourself from the environment altogether in some capacity, in some incremental way, so that you slowly climb out of it. It's not just instant. There are steps that we must take in order to create a new reality. And in doing that, we create something new for us, a new way of being, a new level of earth. I get earth. It could be something that has to do with money as well, structure, or I'm getting an environment that helps generate money for you, resources for you. There could be a restriction there. Could be someone in your environment that just is not allowing you to grow. And we've all experienced that. It's how we push through it. How do we move a little bit further? Let's see if the cards will tell us how we can do that. I'm going to cut to see if I can get new energy, new life, new opportunities to help us push through it. Okay. 10 of Cups. Self-love, familial love, your circle, the people around you. So if you have one aspect of your life that isn't working, you can tap into the aspect of your life that is working in order to come to a place where you find peace and solace and stillness. That's what's going to help work you through this 5 of Wands, Chariot, 7 of Wands, pouring into yourself, giving to yourself, and also putting yourself as a priority, because sometimes in the 10 of Cups, it's not just receiving, it's also giving to yourself, knowing that or coming to the conclusion that this is a situation that might not be working for you. Let's see what else we can do to push through this energy. 6 of Wands, celebrate yourself. Celebrate your strengths. Celebrate what you do bring to the table. Celebrate what you have, what's already there, what exists, what you can tap into, what you can build on, what you can build stronger foundations on. Tap into what works. I get the distinct feeling that although you might be somewhat restricted in your movement in a situation, you do have resources around you. You do have opportunities or some level of fire that's going to light you up and put you into a space where you can climb out of this quicksand. Let's see what else we have. This is good. This is like a turnaround. 4 of Swords. Not only do you have some level of family or self-love or power or some level of dignity and integrity and strengths that you can tap into, you can also tap into spirit. So you can tap into the resources that come when you get quiet, the resources that come when you rest a little bit, the resources that come when you give yourself an opportunity to calm down, calm your mind, and gain some level of clarity in terms of what you're going to do or how you're going to move going forward. Because the movement is always forward. No matter how much we might be stuck in the moment, we can always make these incremental changes. Tap into prayer, tap into meditation, tap into walks outside, tap into decompressing the body at the end of the day rather than staying stimulated all day. Turn the TV off. Change your frequencies, listen to different music. There's always something that we can do that will help us move the energy forward. Let's see what other resources we have. That's a lot. Yeah. You might have lost your way. This King of Wands indicates not only do you have the fire, not only do you have the passion, not only do you have the might, not only do you have the strength, it's hidden. This is just a bump in the road. Because if you have the King of Wands within you, if you have the leadership ability within you, if you have the ability to put in effort and to stand tall, keep your head up, and to have some dignity and stand in your integrity, then you'll always be able to find a way. You'll always be able to move through the quicksand, come out of this space where you feel like you don't have the legs or the bandwidth, but you do. This is a reminder that you do. It's a reminder that it's within you. It's already there. These are resources you already have to transmute the energy that you might be in the moment. Because this might be momentary, but this is within. So if you have it within, you can always tap into those resources because it's already a part of you. You might have lost it because you went off track or you got stuck in a place, but you can push through it because it's there. This is an indication that it's within. Tap into the resources that you have within. So I'm going to get one more card to see what we have as a reminder of who we are. That's what I just got. 10 of Swords. This is the ending, the closure, the time to leave it behind, especially in this new moon energy. You have to leave summertime behind. You have to leave whatever chapter you're closing behind. You have to leave it behind because you cannot carry it with you. You have the strength to push through it, but in order for you to get to the other side, to get into the newness, to start the new season, you have to close the chapter. The chapter must be closed. That is what it's saying here. Tens are endings as well as new beginnings. And so this is very fitting for this new moon energy because if you do not accept the fact that you must push through negativity because you have the capacity, then you'll never be able to close it. So take stock of what you have, who you are, where you've been. Remind yourself of the cycles you've already closed and let yourself know, give yourself some grace. Take a break. Move slowly, methodically. Make calculated risk towards creating this ending, because when you do that, you'll be able to step into this guardian energy where you're looking out for yourself. You're looking out for yourself when you come out on the other side of that 10 of Swords, when you come outside of the strife, when you come outside of denial and refusing to see that this is time to move forward. And I take responsibility for doing that. This is a personal decision to do that. No one else is going to do it but you. Let's see what the Motivation Manifesto has for us. I'm going to do this. And if this reading is resonating with you, if it's your vibe, if it's your tribe, you can always like, share, and subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. Any dirt or carnage of yesterday belongs nowhere near now, but rather in the dustbin of history, where we need not rummage about. Dustpans might be significant if you're from the South. This is very fitting for the energy today because this is Spirit's way of saying, sweep it out. Sweep out the cobwebs. Let it go. You know, you have to sweep it into the dustbin of history, dustpan of today, whatever you want to call it, and throw it away. You get a new beginning after you do that, because with anything, when someone cleans house or when someone gets rid of the garbage, the basura, then you get an opportunity to begin again. A new era, a new you, a new way of being. And that's what the new moon in Virgo is indicating, new soil. So I hope you have enjoyed today's reading. I hope that it brings you some level of clarity or peace or guidance. And you can always check back for additional readings on the channel. I'm sending all my gratitude, all of my peace to those that are struggling with this energy. And my hope is that whatever you need, you tap into yourself, you tap into your own personal resources, and there you will find the answers. Have a great day.